Thank you so much for tuning in to the Eric Lee Brown Show. Financial freedom is yours. Today I have the privilege of interviewing Aisha Taylor. Actually take the jump. What kind of inspired you? Was there a mentor in your life? Did you hear from God like, Lord, okay, I'm gonna do it this time? You know, what happened?
You know, I like to say that I was an accidental entrepreneur.
Wow.
Because I didn't intend to go out and be an entrepreneur. I just know that in my quest to have financial freedom, I decided to take the Certified Financial Planning course just because I wanted to learn how to manage my money, because I was up to my eyeballs in debt and I was just losing myself. I was so stressed out, losing a lot of sleep. And so I wanted to know how to manage my own money better. So as I started to learn more about money, I started to write a blog. And so in the blog, I said, okay, I'm just going to share some of the knowledge that I learned, because a lot of people don't understand finances. Because for most families, financial literacy is not
You were growing
taught
up,
in
did you
home.
always know, hey, I want to help people with personal finances, or did it just happen when you went to Macy's and spent $20,000? Well, when did it take place?
You know, it's funny. I knew that I liked money.
Okay.
Habits that caused me to spend the way I did. And so I had to go back and face some of those tough experiences and realize that I'm not determined by the clothes on my back. My self-worth is not determined by my money. My self-worth is determined in who I am because of God.
Yeah.
And once I had that realization, I was able to make different decisions about how I spent my money, because I was no longer chasing other people's approval.
Yes.
I was chasing God's approval.
Yeah.
I was chasing being happy.
And so, Aisha, everybody's dying to know, as a single mother, they're pulling their hair out. What can I do now, you know, financially, to start preparing for a better financial future?
The first thing I would say is to get organized.
Yes, that's
oh
big.
my God, and this one is huge, but it's so hard
Yes,
because your
it's
time is so limited. But whatever you can do to prepare ahead of time would be awesome. So get disciplined about your spending. So using an online money tracker app like Mint.com or a Penny Personal Finance Coach, something like that, where you can easily categorize your money. So for me, I'm not a big cash person, just because I think cash is a lot harder to track.
Yeah.
And so I like to be able to use systems, because systems make things
just look
easier.
at the camera
So
right there and just encourage the single mothers and singles out there.
to trust the path that you are on. Maximize the time that you are in right now, the season that you're in right now, and just know that all things work together for the good of those who love Him and that are called according to His purpose.